Hey you, let's do some magic today. I'm gonna turn this little very bad magic into a nice mouse follow magical little thing. It's more fun today than really useful, but I like it, so I'm gonna make it for you. First thing we need is a nice font. So what I always do is I just go to Google Fonts and find a fun font. The one I want to use today is Bubble by 2. So let's just select the style I want. Go to import, take everything between the style tags. There we go. And I want it for my whole document. So body, there we go. Part 1 is done. What is the tag that we need? Text. Okay, so we take text. So let's start with that. Font size 6. There we go. That's nice. As we see here, we have no insides, but only a nice outside. So let's start. So WebKit text fill mode. Text fill color transparent. The normal color is transparent. Perfect. So now what we'll do is WebKit stroke width. Let's take it 4 pixels. You won't see anything now because we need a color, so we'll do WebKit stroke color. Let's give it a nice blue. This is shorthand for 55 AADD. But since they're all the same letter or number, you can just shorten it to 5AD. That's nice. So now we got some magic. It won't do much yet because, well, we need more magic to start the magic. You know what? First I'll show you something else. You'll see me use WebKit or other things like later mix blend mode. It's also something new. And if you don't know if your browser can run it, you can always go to the awesome site, can I use? And if you add it here, you can check which browser can use it. So Edge, Firefox, Chrome, Safari, most used browsers are able to use it. Yeah, only IE, but nobody really cares about IE anymore. So that's always something you can do if you're not sure if the browser you're developing for can use it. Let's go back to our small thing after this tangent. So what we will need now is more magic because we want to overlap the magic. Now we got 3 magics. There we go. Now what we want is them all overlapping. So let's do position, absolute. There we go. Now they're all overlapping. Let's go to the left with them. Now, as you can see, it's not really in the center. This is because the M is in the center and Edgic will just follow. It will go top left and it will center the top left of your div. An easy fix for this is we want to transform them. We want to translate them on the x-axis and we want to go 50% back. And now it will take the middle of our div, of our magic, and center it. So now it will always be centered. Let's also do a margin top of 100 pixels. Could actually just do top 50%, I think. There we go, fully centered. Next, we don't want them all to be blue, so let's start making some another color. So let's do text, and then end child, so number child. And child. So we want the second child, which is this one, but we also want the third one. So let's just copy paste this for the third one as well. We want these to have a mix mode, a mix blend mode. This works like in Photoshop. So you can use the color to darken, lighten, exclusion of the color, multiply that color with the existing one beneath it. We want to burn it. So we want to always actually like burn the color into the other one. So let's do mix mode. Burn. As you can see, it will just multiply and multiply on top of each other and it will give a dark blue, but we don't want them all to be the same color as you see here. So let's start giving them another color. The first one I'll make So WebKit, I'll just steal this again because it's the same. We'll use FA5732. That's a red. Yeah, good enough. So now it will have the blue with a burnt red in it, so it will be very dark red. Now the second and the third child have the same color, so we'll take the third child and we will give this another color. Let's do line 1 to a 7 and E, purple, sure. Well, at least it's black now, so that's something. So now if we would go to the center here, it will show black as well. And if we move, it will move. And that's it for the CSS, to be honest. That's all you need. So now we have 3 overlapping divs who will color burn each other. Now what we will need is some JavaScript. So we'll go to the bottom of our body. The reason we do this is to always load the script in as the last item. Because sometimes if you put the script on the top of your page and you have divs loading through JavaScript or through other things, they may not be there when your script loads and your script can fail. So always put script tags at the bottom of your body. So source, assets, JS, and I made a functions.js. There we go. That's this file. Now let's start with some JavaScript. I want to have the window. I want to add an event listener to that window. So to my full window, I want to add an event listener. Mouse move. So if I move my mouse, this has to happen. Function E. That's the event. Maybe I should, you know what, gonna define something above. So var, let's do second magic. Second magic, we want a document. So our entire document has to query for the second child. So let's just go to our CSS, because we know this is text second child selector. So let's just do that. There we go. And we can do the same for third magic. So third magic will get the same here. There we go. So now we got the second magic and the third magic. Those can now be selected in our JavaScript. The reason I don't use pseudo elements like before and after, and we have 3 divs, is because you cannot select pseudo elements in JavaScript, not really in a fun and easy way. So that's why I'm using just 3 divs and stacking them. So let's just let left get the value of my event. So event.client X, where my mouse is on the screen, on the document. We will divide that by the window dot inner width, because that's the left and the right. And let's make it less. So minus 0.5, you'll see why. You know, I'm gonna leave it out for now, and you'll see why I do this. And then we want the same for the top. So top, we want the y coordinates and not the inner width, but the inner height. So now where we are on the screen, divided by the height of our screen, we'll have a slow moving item for our mouse. So it will try to get on the same axis as the mouse, but divided by the width. So that means it will not follow fully. Now next we want the second magic. There we go. Dot style. Dot, oh no, style, just style. Dot left. So we want the left to be left plus and then percentage. There we go. And let's do the same for top. You could do this in an object, but I'm not gonna do it right now, just for illustration purposes. So top, and that will be top, but I'll use this in pixels because, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. And let's not do left, but we'll do 50% plus the left we want. So it's from the center and then the left, or else it will start here, and that's not something we want because we already defined our center to be 50%. So let's do the same for the top, so 50% plus top percent. And so this will follow the mouse. And now for third magic, we actually just want to do the opposite. So I want to go to the opposite side of our mouse. And let's see if this works. There we go. We already have something very nice now. Now, as you can see, it's not very good for left and right. Well, the left works, the right is not so amazing. So let's do the minus 0.5 to make it a bit slower. Minus 0.5. And let's do the same for the top. Now we have a much better magic thing that will not go too far away. There you have it. That's all you need to create magic. Just 3 divs, a few lines of CSS, and 6 lines of JavaScript, and you have something very nice. So as you can see, you don't need much to make something pretty in front end. Again, have a nice day, and please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. See ya!